Salutare lume, aici MrCoffeeCan, bine v-am găsit la al doilea episod din Hogwarts Legacy. În primul episod am văzut puțin începutul poveștii din Harry Potter, am intrat în Slytherin și acum văd că avem un quest să mergem la noi aici în camera asta, să ne întâlnim, cred că colegii, da. Ne întâlnim colegii, vorbim un pic cu ei să vedem care e faza, hai că luăm pe primul. Sebastian e acest coleg, văd că. Salut, Sebi! Servus!
You're the new fifth year.
Da.
I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Salut!
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Da. Nu a fost.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Da, o experiență foarte frumoasă.
How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Good luck today.
Bun, hai să vedem următorii colegi. Mamă, aici joacă șah. Hai să vorbim cu tipa asta să vedem care e faza cu ea.
Here, watch this.
Ce? Șahmat. Hehe. Mai știu șah, încă mai știu șah. Salut!
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
Da.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Hai că da, dacă e. Ne-am descurcat, femeie, cum să nu? Suntem șmecheri.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Hai să o întrebăm dacă zboară.
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Bine.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Salut.
Meeting you.
Bun. Omenis. Ia vedem. Salut. Bă, ce ochi are. Ce ochi are Omenis ăsta.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Salut.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Sebi, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood.
Deci ăsta...
Pure blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Deci băiatul ăsta e șmecher, văd că.
Didn't say he thought he heard a mermaid.
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room.
E orb.
It is fun.
După cum pare e orb, Omenis. Da.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine.
Salut.
Stranger.
Is the new fifth year Slytherin in here?
Da.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Opa, mă cheamă profesorul Weasley. Dacă mi-a spus că o să fie ea prima care mă escortează pe aici și mi-arată lucruri și tot felul de alte nebuneli de genul ăsta. Hai să vedem. Hopa, profesor, ce faci aici? Că nu ești... Ce e Slytherin Common Room, nu e Gryffindor Common Room aici.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates.
Stai liniștită.
Not fall behind.
Nicio problemă.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Examen.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Vreau să fiu un Death Eater. Bine, nu pot, că încă nu-i Voldemort pe aici, dar pot să fiu... Opa, carte. Aoleu! Man.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Sigur. Facem să fie bine.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Bine.
This way.
Haide.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
Opa.
Do keep up.
Hai mă că vin. Ce? Ce asta?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide...
Și fur din ăsta și îmi spune că asta e statuie, că nu știu ce, că au fost cu Great Britain, cu ăștia, am înțeles. Deci, așa, deci, și apăs pe Escape și aici mi-arată tot ce am eu. Ok. Ok. Și dau Exit, am înțeles. Bun.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Am înțeles. Bă, dar ce nice să-i... ce nice intrarea asta de la Slytherin. E frumos. Cu șarpe, cu alea. Hopam!
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Ok. Aici. Și mă duc cu Quick Travel. Ok. Ciao.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Ok. Stai așa un pic, profesor, că aici văd că mai am o din asta. Uite acolo o foaie care zboară.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Ok. Merci.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Păi știu despre știu ăstea, Charms, unde învăț chestii de-astea. Wingardium Leviosa și de-astea din filme. Defense Against the Dark Arts pentru să mă apăr cu bătaie și Hogsmeade știu ce-i. Hogsmeade este un sat lângă Hogwarts în care poți să-ți cumperi chestii. Ia auzi, mă. Ia auzi, mă, când dă...
I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Da, stai liniștit.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended...
Nu mai e nimica, nu mai e absolut nimic. Ce? Nu, că nu mai e nimic, profesor, eu nu știu. Ne-a omorât, ne-a atacat dragonul și gata, atâta.
What Professor Fig said.
Păi da, pe aia zic. Opa, salut, salut, proful.
Professor Fig.
The devil.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Sigur.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Corect.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Ok.
Good luck today.
Măsă.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Adică mă urmărești, gen.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ok. Salut.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Da.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Ia vedem.
Unfold it and have a look.
Ce să fac? Bă, M sau escape, că nu mai înțeleg. Ah, ok. Levioso sau Accio. Hai că mergem la Defense Against the Dark Arts. Ah, ok, am înțeles. Deci...
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander.
Mă scuzați dacă ați auzit un câine.
And a good friend.
Au apucat
I shall
câinii
reach
mei,
out
s-au
when I
apucat
have
să
more
latre.
information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ok. Bun, hai să mergem la clasă gen, nu? Ok. O să mă duc pe jos, că vreau să mai explorez și văd că e la 88 de metri de ăștia. Opa, uite aici avem un field guide. Ok. Aici avem încă un teleporter. Am văzut că mai sunt ceva misiuni secundare pe aici, dar ori o să le fac când apuc, ori nu știu. Mai parte încerc să mă axez acum pe misiunile principale. Bun. Begin. Băi. Hai, dă-i, Sebastiane. Mamă, ce nebun-i.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Ce baghetă are.
From the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
E șmecheră.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
Unspeakable?
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Așa. Bun. Și bam. 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 Levioso.
Levioso.
Da, foarte frumos.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Eu. Vreau eu. Lasă-mă pe mine că știu. Mulțumesc.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Stai așa un pic să... Unde e Levioso aici? E aici, da, văd că încă e blocată. Bine? Cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Ok.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Bam.
Well done.
Levioso.
Dar de ce se oprește din dat cu... Nu merge mie mouse-ul?
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling.
Da.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Sebastiane.
A fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast. And
Sebastiane.
Protego. You may begin.
Și Protego? Bine, mă. Hai. Avada Kedavra direct. Hai. Pot. Bam.
This should be easy.
Opa.
Protego.
Dă-te, mă. Sebastiane, că-ți dau...
Nothing lucky about it.
Da, așa, Sebastiane.
Your first duel. Let's just say
Deci nu mă atingi. Stupefy.
I do enjoy live duels.
Bă, unde s-a dus? Unde s-a dus, mă, ăsta? L-am dărâmat de pe...
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Bă, băiatule. Dar stai, că a spus cea profesorul de...
Put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to
Mersi, profa.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Sigur.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Ok.
Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Bă, nu mai îmi da additional assignments de alea, că nu vreau.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Bine. Hai, Sebi,
Nice
să
work.
vorbim un pic.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Păi normal că ai
Didn't expect a
fost
new student
expert,
to be so
mă,
deft with
băiatule, mă.
the Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ia uzi. Da, vreau.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Stai
Whether it's
liniștit.
joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Da, mă bag.
Till next time.
Sigur. Go to Charms. Hai să mergem la... Am făcut și level. Stai un pic. Că Charms-ul văd că e sus. Da, stai că am făcut level. Aveam... Ok. Știam că pot să-mi pun puncte în upgrade-uri și chestii. Dar văd că momentan nu. Am auzit... Asta? Asta? A, ăla. Mai au așa ce mai găsesc din când în când să nu fiu chiar pe 0. Uite aici mai avem sus, văd că. Uite aici mai este o de-asta. Să mă teleportez. O să mă teleportez la un moment dat. Dacă sunt distanțe mai lungi. Ok. Hai să mai începem și quest-ul ăsta. Salut!
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Nazi.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Neti, așa.
So you are the new student.
Bine, dar că e nazi acolo, un ai.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Da.
Anyone? Anyone?
Da, e ușor. Că colorul schimbă culoarea și...
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Hehe.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Obliviate, parcă uiți chestii.
Remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Eu știu.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ah, parcă se zicea că învăț Acchiu, nu? Da. Acchio.
Accio.
Okay.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Hopa.
After me.
Mergem în excursie. Mi se pare ciudat un pic faza asta cu că nimeni nu mai știe niciun spell sau ceva și trebuie să dai review la spell-uri și să faci chestii. Da, aia e. Merge și așa. Ok.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Da. Ia uite-mă la el, mă. Oho!
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Da. Mă, că fac eu aici.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Ah, să fac puncte mai multe.
Like Accio, if you will. But very good.
Nu. Bravo. Stop.
Splendid.
Ah, bă, că e bine. Perfect.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Merci.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Da. Eu începe, mă. Sau ea? Ok, ea, că-i fată. Hai. Una. Ce să le-am? Bă, ia vezi cum fac puncte, mă. Stai așa că am o idee, fii atent. Că-i dărâm bila, fii atent aici. Fii atent schemă. Mi-am dărmat-o?
Excellent control.
No.
Let us see this.
Ok. Hai că nu mă risc.
That is how it's done.
O duc la... Pe asta la 50. Stop, stop, stop. Bine.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Ok. Atunci trebuie să fac o schemă. O perșustă, dacă nu încercăm runda 2. Perșusta cred că pot să o fac aici. Ia fi atent. Taci un pic. Perfect.
are not making this easy for me, are you?
Hehehe. Am câștigat. Hehehe. Se joacă burdar aici în chat.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ce face? Ce ai făcut, mă? Ai pus cutii?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Nici o problemă.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Cum adică
Watch this.
cutia? Bă, ia vezi. Ok, ok. 30 de puncte ai făcut. Stai așa. Vezi cum îți fac eu 80 de puncte acum. Nu-i bine. Mai bine, e perfect. Am oprit-o.
Don't lose your composure.
Trebuie să fac chiar schema cu... să-i arunc bila. Văd că numai așa merge. Aha. Nu, stai așa. 60 o făcut, da? Pe aia. Stai așa un pic. Stau aici și am dreptul, e pe aia. Nu-i bine.
Very good.
Nu-i bine deloc.
Here we go.
Stai așa.
There we go.
Bun. Mai încercăm o dată schema ți. Cumva. Acum. Cazi. Are mai multe puncte, mă, decât mine, mă. O câștigat. Asta ce înseamnă? Că trebuie să mai dau o dată?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Ah. Deci nu-i...
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
Transferat.
It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just
Wagadu?
before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school
Uganda.
in the country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Păi și ce folosiți?
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful.
Ia uzi,
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Da.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Ce vrea să vorbească iar proful ăsta cu mine mai avem?
A word, if you would.
Sigur.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ok. Am terminat și astea. Am aici jos, am unde la Shane, da. Hai să vedem.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Ce dorești?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well.
Da.
You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Și ce voia să fac asta? Bun, hai să vedem ce costuri mai avem. Cred că puteam să pus direct pe J. Deci, ok, asta e să fac dueling și chestii. Și să mă duc la profesor Weasley. Hai să mă duc la profesor Weasley să văd ce dorește de la mine. Oare am cumva pe acolo un teleport? Cât de departe e profesorul Weasley ăsta? E aici, am teleport jos. Hai să mă teleportez jos. Tep, tep, tep. Măță, salut! Uite aici. Încă un teleporter de ăsta. Oare mă învață chestii sau doar... Opa!
What about the room, Professor?
Dick!
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Salut!
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Salut!
I trust your first classes went well?
Foarte,
Professor.
foarte bine.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived.
Am și
I'd
bătut,
wager
am
there's a
și...
good
Da,
deal
da.
more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
Da.
In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Bă.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Hoppa!
Furnished your
Ne luăm
classes
baghetă.
well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Potion shop. Ok, spellcraft. Ok, și Ollivander. Ah, da.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
Cu cine?
Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Bă... Hai să mă duc cu Sebastian, am așa... O să văd ce-i poate
I'd like to go
capul.
with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. Keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Ok.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Bembere. Bembere, chat. Bun. Bun. Deci acolo am assignments-uri, am chestii, am tot felul de alte nebuneli. Hai să ne uităm să vedem ce ar trebui să facem. Deci trebuie să mă duc prima dată să visit Hogsmeade and gather supplies. Păi da. Main. N-am quest-uri main, că trebuie să mă duc prima dată la profesorul ăsta și după ce mă duc în Hogsmeade. Bănuiesc că așa se întâmplă pe aici. Deci da, ăsta... Ce zice? Learn repair-ul. Deci trebuie să învăț repair-ul, văd că prima dată. Bun. Dar o să învățăm repair-ul și o să mergem în Hogsmeade în episodul viitor. Sper că v-a plăcut acest episod. Dacă v-a plăcut, nu uitați să dați un like, un subscribe, un share de ăla. Oricum știu că nu dați, dar nu e niciun fel de problemă. Așa că ne vedem. Vă salut! Ciao!